Have you ever been puzzled by a decision that you need to make? Have you ever asked, why did I choose to party instead of study? Let's face the truth. Parties are more fun than a night with some boring book. But some consequences in life are far more serious than failing a test. As a teenager, you've been somewhat protected from the real consequences of your decisions. But as you become an adult, you will suffer worse consequences than failing a test. So you need to learn how to make better decisions. In this activity today, you will be taking a difficult issue, looking at complex moral and ethical problems presented from a student's perspective. In most situations, the person is a witness to a wrong but not actually involved. So, the person knows, and often no one else sees the situation. Yet the person is left wondering, do I do what is right or what will benefit me the most? In these cases, there is no actual correct answer, but you must place yourself in the situation and answer as you would really respond. Since I don't want to use any of your examples, I've created a similar example. You see someone whose money falls out of their pocket. They're walking away and obviously don't know that the money is gone. You may ignore it, which is unlikely, go pick up the money and give the money to the person, or keep the money for yourself. Using the Mind Tools link, Hurson's productive thinking model, which is a 6-step process. Step 1 is to ask yourself what is going on. The truth is that money is laying on the floor and you know who owned the money. Step 2 is defined as asking, what is success? This is somewhat more complex because it has 5 sections, but essentially it asks you to look at yourself and ask what solution you want and what values you honor. Step 3 is defined as asking, what is the question? This step asks you to generate a list of questions which identify the problem. Step 4 is defined as generating answers by various techniques. Step 5 is defined as forging the solution. This step is asking you to decide on the solution which best meets your values. Step 6 is to align resources. This really doesn't apply to the situation with the lost money. So, by applying these steps quickly to the problem of someone else's lost money, we would quickly go through the steps by stating that step 1, defining the problem, someone dropped their money and doesn't know that they lost their money. Step 2 asks me to look at what I honor, money or self-respect. Step 3 asks me to identify the question. Should I pick up the money and give it to the person or keep the money? Step 4 invites me to generate solutions. I could pick up the money and give it to the person. I could pick up the money and keep it because nobody would know. I could pick up the money and place it where the person is sure to see it. I could leave the money on the floor. I could pick up the money and donate it to my favorite charity. Step 5 is to decide on a solution, using a different example. There are 10 possible processes and 31 situations. You may choose different answers to the solutions. So, the exercise is looking to help you develop the process of thinking through a situation which doesn't affect you. This should help you when you encounter complex situations in your life. In your choices, as you enter adulthood, you will find the consequences of your choices are far more critical.